worry, I didn't drink all of this today. This is 4 portions and I only drank half of it. My dad drank the other half. Not that unhealthy. But anyway, this is editing Alyssa. She's gonna show up a couple different times in this video, explaining different things. She might do a voiceover at some point. I don't really know how we're gonna edit this. But welcome to the video. I think I already did technically an intro for this. But if I didn't, but I don't really remember, and I don't really feel like going through all the footage right now. Well, actually, that's not true. I did technically do a thing for it, but we're gonna do another one. Hi, hello. Welcome to the video. Today's video is the weekend of the Eras tour, July 26th through July 29th. So enjoy clips from that, and I think it's fun. I think it's entertaining. So today we leave for the Eras tour. It is our travel day. It is the 26th, a Friday, and as you can see, I've got a ton of stuff to pack. That's not even all of it. Some of it's not going with us anyway, but I got a ton of stuff to pack. Right now my dad and my brother are out running a couple errands before we go. And yeah, so me and my sister are packing. I think my dad's gonna pack when he gets back. And then we're gonna just see how that goes. I'm gonna try to keep you all updated today, because it'll just be the easiest way to do it. But yeah, so today is a travel day, so I'm wearing my new, they look blind on camera, but they're like this dark purple velour pants that I got. My Am I Allowed to Cry cropped tank from Smiley Pop Co. 10 out of 10 recommend. Smiley Pop Co. Not sponsored, but you should go watch my video where I rave about them, along with another small business. And then I threw on this zip up hoodie because zip ups are just easier when car rides, plane rides, things like that, to throw on and off. But yeah, so I got some packing to do. I've got a list of stuff to create, and we're gonna pack a bunch of stuff. Right now, I'm just gonna put everything. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so mad at her. Right now, I'm just kind of gonna make a list of what she needs, what I need to pack, so that she can, she doesn't forget anything. Me and my sister both. I'm gonna put all our makeup stuff in one. That's gonna get folded a lot nicer later. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'll see you all in a bit. Yeah. So right now we're packing. Not all of that is going. That's my sister's clothes. That's my part, well, most of my clothes. The only things that aren't getting packed in there are the jackets and my dress. That's gonna be hung up on the little hook thing in the car. I'm gonna try to get both of those into one of these little pack-a bags. I'm hoping I can get it into the smaller one because it would fit in like my backpack, which means she'd have her, you know, like own. And then I also have to get, well, that's my dad's shirt. But yeah, there's some other random stuff I gotta pack. I might be taking a, hold on. What I was saying, or what I was gonna say, was I might be taking like a tote bag too, because I gotta do all our bathroom stuff. Like all of our makeup and toiletries and whatnot. So that's all gonna go in one bag too, just because it eliminates how many bags we have, or how many bags we're taking. So that all might go into a tote bag or something that'll be with me up front, which would be fine. But yeah, so that's where we're at with life. My mom got us, she gave them to us just now, matching, they're like friendship necklaces. Her other half, it's the other half of the heart hands, and it's got a 13 on it. We're wearing them this weekend, and I guess she wants to wear them to the show too, which is fine. But yeah, I'm gonna pack. I'm gonna listen to some music, and we're gonna see how much we can get done in a relatively quick time frame, because we want to try to leave by like 3, and it's noon now, so that in theory that's like 3 hours, but you know, it's still, I'd rather just be done early, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna go. Let's do this. Awesome. Headed to Munich. Smile. This is Kaylee and all of our stuff. Here we go. So, small disclaimer, I feel like I should put after that first car video. I was gonna get videos of like us jamming out in the car to Taylor on the way there. The problem is we were using my phone to do the playlist that I created off of it. And then my dad was using his for the GPS, so I couldn't really do that. But just know, we jammed out a lot, we had a lot of fun. Now let's move on to me talking about how we've parked. So we are, you know, getting checked in. And tomorrow is Taylor Swift.
I'm excited.
Yeah. We just gotta get checked in first. Hotel room check. That's my sister. That's me. Bathroom. Oh, that's a nice shower. Food. My bed. My dad's bed. Kaylee will sleep there on a mat. And then the rooms on the other side. So I wanted to quickly come and apologize for the speed in which I did that room tour. I felt like it was kind of sloppy, honestly, looking back, and kind of rushed. It definitely was not my best work. I don't really know why I felt so rushed, but I just felt like I needed to get it done. So I apologize for that. It felt very rushed. In my opinion. You may look at it and be like, no, that was like the longest room tour I've ever seen. I also felt like the camera work wasn't really great. I felt like I was kind of just like, here's everything, which isn't, you know, yeah, I don't really know why I felt rushed, but I did. Sorry. It was actually a fairly nice room. Best shower I have ever seen in a European hotel or Airbnb for that matter. It was an amazing shower. Love that shower. Well, that's not true. We did have the one in Normandy last year. That shower was pretty nice, but whatever. I liked the way the shower worked. I loved the mirror that was across the hall from the shower, or from the bathroom before you walk into the like main part of the room, that little like hallway area. That was really nice to do pictures and stuff in. But yeah, anyway, room was really cool. Sorry about the really awful video of me showing you it. We're on day 1, gonna go exploring. Okay, so anyhow, so I, while editing, was trying to get a like cool montage of like the stuff we did on day 1 for like the exploring part, and I don't like the way it's turning out, and it doesn't matter how many times I like try to re-edit it and everything, so I'm just gonna explain it. Sorry, I got like this really notification thing that you have to like whatever. Anywho, so yeah, day 1 we went and we ate breakfast downstairs, which actually wasn't bad. It's not the greatest I've had, but you know, like as far as like breakfasts at hotels go, but it also wasn't terrible. But I'm also very picky on what I eat, so like I didn't eat any of the meat there because I don't eat certain types of meat. All that regardless. So yeah, we went to the park because it's a giant stadium park. So you've got the really big stadium, which is where Taylor was playing, and then there's other like little stages along in the park, and there's a sea life thing, aquarium, so yeah, we went there and we we walked around and we found out where our line was going to be for day 1 and day 2, and it was actually the same line, which was cool. And then we were walking around, and because it was like 91 degrees that first day, it was insane. We went over because my sister wanted to go to the sea life park. We went and we did that, which was actually a lot cooler than I thought it was gonna be. I was expecting like, here's our 3 fish and like psychedelic paint on the walls, but it was actually really cool. And you can tell that they're like rehabilitating them to like release them out in like the open ocean or wherever they're supposed to be. So it was actually really cool, and I got this really cool video of a stingray. I think it's a stingray. I'm like suddenly second guessing myself, but it's the really flat one and it's got the tail. I think that's a stingray. I don't know. Editing Alyssa is gonna write here what that is, and I promise it'll be right then. But it's a really cool video. It's him coming up for air, which is why he's up as far as he is out of the water. But it's him coming up for air, and he's kind of like swimming along the top. It's a really cool video, and I thought it was just so cute. It made me genuinely like really happy. That video was really cool. So yeah, you'll have to go to my Instagram. You'll have to DM me a picture of this video, or screen record this part of the video and send it to me if you want to see that picture. Otherwise, I'm gonna think it's probably some like weird euphemism if you just like, hey, can I see your stingray like video? Like, I'll be like, what? Anyhow, so yeah, let's get into day 1 of Era's tour concert clips. We are ready for night 1. All we have to do is grab the jackets. Dad's downstairs figuring out the thing for parking. But yeah, look at us go. Matching shorts, lover, reputation. All we need is the jackets.
Yep.
We've parked. About an hour. I've cried like 3 times already.
This is so exciting!
We had to switch that up because my phone was dying. And your girl needed to sit. It's been a day. But, so yeah, that was night 1. Night 1, if you weren't paying attention and you're not a Swiftie, I don't know why you're watching this video, to be honest, if you're not a Swiftie. Unless you were just really supportive of me, in which case, please continue to watch this video. And continue to watch all my other ones. But I feel like Swifties are really going to be the ones that click on this video. Yeah, night 1 songs, if you weren't paying attention or haven't seen them on the internet, the guitar was Fresh Out of the Slammer and You Are in Love, which I love both of those songs so much, and I think they worked so well together. And then on piano, she played Ivy and Call It What You Want. I didn't love that mashup as much. I thought I don't know, they didn't really like mesh to me. Love both of the songs, but to me they just didn't really feel like they kind of like connected in a way. I don't know. But yeah, night 1 I definitely preferred the guitar mashup versus the piano mashup. Now, yeah, night 1 was really cool. I'm gonna do a comparison video, well, me talking about both nights, at the end of this, so you'll see that later. But let's get into night 2. I only took 1 video that I can actually like use, or I feel like I can use without YouTube getting too mad at me. So let's go to that clip and then you'll see my face again and we'll kind of talk about night 2. Pieces of me shattered as the crowd was changing hard. I was grinning like I'm winning. I was hitting my heart. 'Cause I can feel it through a broken heart. I'm so depressed I act like it's my birthday every day. So, night 2, I kind of forgot to take videos that I could use, like, at all. Like, I think I've already mentioned. I just didn't. All the pictures and video were more for, like, my own personal use, so I was doing them in a different format. But night 2 songs, ultimately some of, like, my favorite mashups of all time. Those are my, like, I've seen other mashups for the surprise songs or doing their acoustic set from other shows on this tour and been like, oh man, like that was a really good mashup, like that was really good, I loved that. But these honestly are songs that, like, I feel like I needed to hear, and I'm, like, obsessed with night 2's mashups. So night 2 on the guitar we had I Don't Want to Live Forever and I'm Gonna Get You Back, which, when I tell you, the screams that were coming from me and the people around me when those played was just, oh my gosh. I didn't record those the second night. I think I have a couple pictures. But yeah, so that was the guitar, and then on piano she did LOML, and Don't You. When I tell you, those songs, both of those work so well together. Like, oh my gosh. And the transition she had for was, like, seamless. For both of them. Like, they felt so seamless. It was incredible. Night 2 was my favorite mashups, I think, of all time. I think we won. I think Munich Night 2 won for Munich. I've seen a couple different mashups from Hamburg and from Gelsenkirchen. I just don't know which from which night, and it's only half of the set, it's not both of them, so I don't really know. But I feel like for night 2, we won as far as that goes. But anywho, yeah, that's night 2. I'm gonna do the video of me ending it out, and then I'm gonna talk again. So this isn't the last time you'll see this face. Leaving Munich. I'm working on packing up the car now and be on our the way. Yeah, I'll give a full report and everything when you see editing Alyssa, and she'll talk about night 2 because yesterday she forgot to make a video. So I'll see y'all later, but yeah, it's time to head back. Okay, so final thoughts for this video and on this weekend. Going to both nights, first off, was not planned. That was not the original plan. The original plan was we were going night 1 because those are the tickets I bought. But then they kept changing the day in which I was going to be getting those tickets super drastically. And so my dad was getting really nervous, and he was like, what if we just get night 2 tickets, and, like, worst case scenario, we go to both nights, you know, like, or, you know, if your tickets don't work out, or if my tickets don't work out, like, you know, we'll have covered both nights, kind of a thing. And he ended up getting his tickets, like, a day or so after he bought them, and then I got my tickets, like, 2 days later. It came super quick, and we were a week out from when we were supposed to leave when my dad bought the night 2 tickets. So I'm incredibly grateful that we got to go both nights, but that wasn't the original plan. So disclaimer for that. But this weekend was really kind of cool for me, because I've been to quite a few live shows and concerts now, and the vibe at a Taylor Swift concert is so different than anyone else, and I love it. Like, it was an amazing weekend, and I'm really grateful that I got to share it with my sister, especially, and I got to share it with my dad too, as much as my dad may not be a huge Taylor Swift fan. Though I've totally converted him, he just doesn't fully realize it yet. But I'm so grateful that we got to have that weekend, this weekend that I'm talking about. I'm so grateful that we got to do it. I'm also, I don't want to get like super emotional. I feel like I'm going to. This weekend was so therapeutic for me. I've been a Swiftie, and like so like full circle for me too. So I've been a Swiftie since I was about 6. And I heard the original Fearless, and it was You Belong With Me, and I remember being on my grandmother's computer and watching the music video for that, and that became like my summer anthem for, 6-year-old me, who had never had a boyfriend, who had never experienced love outside of like a school crush or whatever, but like that, I loved that song, and I loved just the music video was so funny to me, and it was amazing. But and now I'm almost 19 years old. Essentially, I'm 19 at this point. I've been telling people I am, because I turned in September, and it's beginning of August when I'm making this, and it's when I was like 13 years. So I always told myself like I'm gonna go see her in concert at some point. Like it's gonna be one of her tours, like I'm gonna go see her at some point. Like I feel like I kind of manifested it in a way, but also like 13 years later, which there's something to be said about the number 13, especially when it comes to Taylor Swift. But there's something to be said about the whole idea of like 13 years later I actually got to go see her, and I got to have this experience with my sister and my dad, and I definitely would not trade that for anything. I got to be the really cool big sister and take the younger sister to her first ever concert, let alone her. So I get some cool points in that sense. And yeah, she put on an incredible show. It was really cool getting to be on the floor and getting to experience the like hive mind. Like I hate using that word, but like kind of that takes over when you're on the floor, and it just feels so like you just get enveloped in like this vibe that everybody gives off, and it's incredible. The people we were around in our little section too was amazing. We had a group behind us that were super fun and like just bouncing off the walls. They were incredible. I don't know if they were able to see this video, but if you saw me like and you were behind me, like you were incredible. I loved you. And then so that was really cool. And it sucked because I couldn't really like see her on the stage because of how short I am and how tall the people were in front of me and kind of how far back we were. But then night 2, we had seats, and we actually got to like sit and like see her, which was really cool. So I took a lot more pictures and videos, especially for different things that I wanted to get, those cool like picturesque moments. But yeah, so all of my rambling to say, this weekend was incredible. I would not trade it for anything. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like my vibe. And I will see you all in the next. So stay safe, stay healthy, and yeah, bye.